It's game.
Welcome, everyone. Here we go. And it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. And here's Edwards. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hartenstein finds SGA. Back to Hartenstein. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. McDaniels inside, working on Williams. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. 5 to shoot. Outside McDaniels. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And it's Thunder's ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Ryan, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Edwards against SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Gobert. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Good feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. In the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Anthony Edwards on top. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Minnesota. Pass to SGA. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Randall, pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's SGA. To the left wing. Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots is stop the run, and he buries his first look.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Edwards, that's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Williams. Takes a 13-footer, and it's in there.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Randall with it. It's McDaniels on the wing. Williams defending. McDaniels, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randall with power.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Outside Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Edwards. 6 points for him. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Count it from distance. Edwards got 9. Thunder trail by 9. Now here's SGA. Screen by Holmgren. And here's SGA outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, no good. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A good look from Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Edwards against SGA. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Williams. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
SGA against DiVincenzo. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. McDaniels against Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. Williams defending.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And here's SGA. And here's Wallace. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Outside Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Really tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Joe comes in for Wallace. And Mitchell's subbed in for SGA. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Minnesota. Nas Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Dosunmu in for Edwards. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. Mitchell with the ball. They set the pick. 4-3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Dort with a double team. Outside. DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. For 3. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Dosunmu outside. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Williams against Anderson from deep. Reed with the rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Reed, a screen on Dort. Here's Randall. Missed inside. Thunder trail by 7. To the middle. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from the corner. Can't get it to drop.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Joe. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Over Dort. Minnesota again missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Wiggins. Reed with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Fires from deep. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Wiggins. And here's Caruso outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. Stolen by Caruso. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Minnesota leading by 5. Now Edwards. Fades and shoots. Williams grabs the board.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Baron J in at center. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Highland against Mitchell. Highland, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside Reid, launches a three. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Joe. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reid. Back to Daniels. Reid, a screen on Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
Daniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now an update on Julius Randle from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey there. Well, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the report.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Outside Reid. Back to Highland. Good on the bucket. Highland's got his first points in this one.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Mitchell against Highland. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Highland. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Dort for 3. The Thunder with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Thunder making a switch here. SGA's checked in. SGA against Reid. Doubled by Caruso. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Second, Chet Holmgren. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Dosunmu. They set a pick. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. From deep, SGA. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for DeSumo. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Highland against Mitchell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Reed. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. No good on the second free throw. Highland looking for an opening. Left side, Edwards. Fires the 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Holmgren outside. To the paint. It's tipped. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Gobert. Now Reed. Outside, Highland. Gobert with a screen on SGA. Highland. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Thunder trail by 5. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Highland. Here's Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wallace misses. Minnesota leading by 5. Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Reed to screen on Williams. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
First free throw is good. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist from SGA. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Highland against Mitchell. Deflects the pass. 14 feet away. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Edwards. 21 points in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Thunder trail by 3. Here's SGA. Shea gets it to go off the drive.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And here's Anderson. No points so far. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Hartenstein, no good. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:52 left in the first half. Williams misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Edwards finds Highland. Reed a screen on Mitchell. Here's Highland. Drives to the hoop. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The offensive rebound. Yep, that one's good.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Puts the move on. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. Mitchell against Highland. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And the shot goes.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull...
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Shagamis?
Yeah.
I must consult the bone.
And that's a wrap-up.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings. And it's SGA in at the one spot. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trail by 7. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren outside. Back to Wallace.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Minnesota leading by 7. Highland with it. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Holmgren. Randall can't hit.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Williams from long range. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 7.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Now Highland. 9 points in the game. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And he gets it to go. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall against Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pulls it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, Williams.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Minnesota with some changes. Nas Reed's checked in for Randall. And it's Dosunmu in for Highland. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Now here's Dosunmu. Watched by Wallace. Dosunmu goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Dosunmu's got his first bucket in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. SGA against McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Reed with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Takes the 3. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Williams. Holmgren's got 5 now.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Reed. Back to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Reed sets a screen. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Wallace. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The three from Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed sets a screen. Launches a three. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Gobert. Here's DeSumo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Wallace outside for the lead. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
DeSumo, the pass to Gobert. DeSumo can't hit. The Thunder have gone 6 for 9 in the half. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. SGA passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Now here's DeSumo. Watched by Wallace. And here's DeSumo. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Reed. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Reed's got 6 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Holmgren with it. DeSumo picks him up. Holmgren left side. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's DeSumo. He's guarded closely. Outside Reed. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Fourth spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 27.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Holmgren left side. It's Dort on the wing. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here are the Timberwolves. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Edwards looking for an opening. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Edwards with it. 27 points for him. Edwards with a step. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Williams up top. Reed defending. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards for 3. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Edwards. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Outside Reed. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Now here's Reed. Over Williams. Reed can't hit.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And counted from 19 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Now to Sumu. Outside Edwards. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Hits the target from 18 feet. Edwards has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall comes in for Reed. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Highland in for Anthony Edwards. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And Joe subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Mitchell. The Thunder with another miss. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Out to DiVincenzo, beyond the arc, drills it from deep. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dort outside. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Williams' shot is good.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
DiVincenzo finds Highland. Inside, here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, and he's hit 8 3-pointers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Here's DeSumo. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. The Thunder shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Dort to screen on Randle. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Highland. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Caruso, pass to Mitchell. Screen by Holmgren. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. This one for 3. And it's Highland. That time on the assist by DiVincenzo.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Holmgren finds Dort. Screen by Holmgren. Dort outside. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with it. Guarded now by Anderson. From deep, Mitchell. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The Thunder with the rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Joe, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Holmgren. Now here's Dort. The 3 from Mitchell. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Minnesota with some changes. Nas Reed comes in for Anderson, and it's Anthony Edwards in for DiVincenzo. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Joe. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the deficit down inside single digits. SGA's got 22 points. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside Edwards. Outside Highland. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability. They showed it with that tight coverage.
Highland against Mitchell. Dort for 3. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards against Caruso. Here's Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. That's short off the rim. To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Over Highland. Taking it inside. SGA.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Knocked loose. Caruso with it. DeSumo picks him up. Pass to Dort. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Thunder trail by 7. And here's SGA. Now Dort. Caruso outside. 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso, and it's Wallace in for Mitchell. SGA passes to Holmgren. Towering on the interior, Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
DeSumo outside, back to DiVincenzo. Reed to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Reed. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Hartenstein's checked in. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. DeSumo with it. Working on Williams. Outside Reed. The 3. Kept alive.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Timberwolves making a switch. Here, McDaniels checked in. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Holmgren. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Thunder trail by 7. Here's Wallace. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. Reed to screen on SGA. McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
To the wing on the left. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Good! Another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. SGA surveying the D. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Williams against McDaniels. Now Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good!
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. 18 feet out. He got it!
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
McDaniels outside. Now DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Reed, a screen on Williams. Williams against McDaniels. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder trail by 8. 1:06 left in the fourth. Cat from range.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Edwards with it. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. SGA, it's good!
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's believe in his ability to come up big.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Outside Edwards, and they double up Edwards. McDaniels outside. Now DiVincenzo. Yes! Using that window!
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Gobert pulls it down. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards! Williams rips down the board. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 7. Money from 3!
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Timeout called. The Thunder. They're losing by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines.
Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.